You are watching Shop with Giselle Denis.
All of my art is available on my website at giselledenis.com. How to commission a painting. So step one, you can send me a picture of your wall. So I would back up, get all the furniture in the room, kind of give me a feel for what's going on in your space, and take a picture. Step two, take some green painter's tape or masking tape and mask out roughly the shape of the painting you're looking for on the wall and take a picture of that. You want the painting to fill the wall, and usually the wall shape tells you the shape of painting it wants. So if your wall is long and wide, you want a long and wide painting. If your wall is tall and narrow, you want a tall and narrow painting. Also take down those wall dimensions, and then you can email me the photo of the wall with the tape and the dimensions of the wall. Next step is talking about the image. So when you're coming to an artist for a commission painting, you're going to that artist for the thing that they paint, the thing that they're known for. So people come to me for my flowers, for my blossoms, my mountain scenes, my forest pieces, my wildflower fields. And when you're coming to that artist, you're coming to them for the thing that they do best. I usually direct people to my website. It's all categorized with the different themes that I just mentioned, and this gives me an idea of what your favorite pieces are, and then we talk about the colors, we talk about sort of the composition. So once all the details of the painting are finalized, I take a 50% deposit to get started and the balance of the painting due upon completion. I also do layaway plans, which is really helpful, and a lot of people purchase my work that way. It's just over so many months. You can chip away at it. I store the painting in the studio until your plan is complete. So there you have it. That's how you commission a painting.
Just gonna do a voice check. If you are tuned in, just let me know if you can hear me. Welcome to my virtual studio tour today. Normally I would have an open studio day, so I would have visitors coming and going through the studio, and generally I get about 500 people that come through in one day, and this year obviously we can't do that. So I thought I would give you guys a tour throughout my place. I'm gonna do this every hour today on the half-hour mark. So 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, all the way up till about 7:30. It depends on how much engagement I'm getting. I might do a bit more and go a bit later, but if you're watching, let me know if you can hear me. I just wanna make sure my audio is working. And as I move about the house, sometimes it gets glitchy because I'm on an acreage, so my Wi-Fi can be crappy. But I'm here on Facebook and Instagram, so thanks for joining me. If you have questions, post them in the comments there. I wish there was a way to have you hear your voices. That would be so cool, much easier too. But type in your questions in the comments and I'll try my best to answer. So thanks for tuning in. So right now I'm sitting at my kitchen table. So I guess I'm just gonna walk through the house. Oh, you can hear fine, Eric, thank you. Hi, Johnny, perfect, that's awesome. Glad you can hear me. If you're thinking a friend, hi, Leon. If a friend might want to watch, please tag them and invite them to watch along with you. I think Facebook has that watch with a friend thing you can press. So I'm gonna walk you through. It's gonna be try and be as steady as I can. It's gonna be a little bumpy, but this is the view from my kitchen table. So I'm looking back towards me, back behind you there, that's my stairwell. Every painting you see in the shots are for sale. And if I walk by one and you wanna know more about it, and I'll try and talk about different pieces, I'm gonna try and do this pretending you're in my house, pretending you're at my studio with me. So this is my home studio, obviously I live here. So I'll walk you through. So I guess we'll start with the kitchen since I'm in here anyways. Kitchen, living room, dining room, it's kind of all one big room. So I'm gonna pick this up and walk through. If you saw how I Jimmy rigged my phone and my laptop. So that's the view behind me. I'll walk into my kitchen so you can see. That's my place. Try and keep this steady. And I'll just walk you through. So come on with me. Maybe we'll give you a look at this one behind me. Let's see, I gotta get out of the shot there. Okay, make it straight. This painting is called Forest of Adventure, and it is 48 by 24 inches. A piece like this retails for $19.80. So I'll do a little bit of a close-up. You can see here, I got some people coming in. My son's got a friend coming over to visit today, so they might pop into the shot too. But I do forest paintings because, as you can see behind me here, I'll come over to my living room without stepping on things. I live in a 3-acre forest. So you can see, this is what inspires my work, my forest that I live in. Maybe I'll go through walk through the forest later. Okay, this one here behind me. This piece is another forest painting. Let's see, it's a bit taller than that last one I showed you. It's 60 inches by 30 inches. A piece like this retails for $24.75. And that painting is called All My Favorite Colors, inspired by a song. I can't think of the artist who wrote it, but it's an amazing song. Maybe I'll write it in the comments later. So I see Dina has a question or a comment. Just wanted you to know that I thought about your last session and the advice you gave out. I'm now working on some new artwork and a new series based off more of an impasto style with cubistic style. So thanks for the advice. Also, nice tour. Well, that's good to hear, Dina. I'm glad. Dina, I think it would be Dina, but apologies if I get names pronounced wrong, but I'm happy to hear that. Advice is always good to sort of listen to and see if it resonates with you. So that's good to hear. I'm happy to hear that. I'll go back into the living room here. So this giant painting, it is huge. I'll go up so you can see it better. So this piece is framed. Not all of my work is framed, just a few. This is from a series I made a 3D painting that you literally walked into and through and out. And my job, it was an 8-foot by 8-foot framed box that it was my job to go inside, paint the whole thing as sort of like interactive experience. And you walked through the forest. There was a sound bite with birds. There was like forests of flowers. I took real trees from my property and harvested them and plopped them right inside this 3D painting that I did. Anyway, that's a long story, but I created a series of paintings inside. It was just all the walls painted. Then we took the whole installation apart and realized we had 9 paintings that we could sell. And because they were done on wood, they needed to be framed and finished off. So that's what these are. I'll go a little closer and give you a little close-up of this one. It's hard to keep it straight. This one's called When Nature and Heaven Speaks, When Heaven and Nature Speaks. And it is 40.5 by 98 inches long. It retails for $7,400. All my prices include installation, delivery and installation as well. So a piece like that is a little bit tricky to install, but my husband comes and helps me. So from that series there with the frame, thank you, Scarlett. Yes, she loves the dark frame. I know, it really finishes them off nicely, that series especially. So that painting behind me there, it's actually the only spot that I can fit it in my house. And there's a window behind that. So I'm excited to sell it because I want my window back. Okay, how do I get out of the shot? Oop, there we go. So that's from the same series. And that painting is called Kings and Queens of Earth. Measures 88 by 50 inches. So it's huge. It needs a huge wall and retails for $7,400. So I'll come back. You can see how big it is taken up. See the windows. Needs like a giant stairwell or something. So there's that piece. But yeah, there's a window behind there. Crazy, hey? Since we're standing here, I'll take you out onto my patio. It's a bit chilly today, but this is what inspires me, and this is the place. This is where I live. I have this overlooking off my patio, off my deck. So there's a pond back there, and there's the forest. There are trails that go all the way through that my husband maintains and takes care of. I got my herb plants here that I planted. And yeah, it's actually not bad. It's kind of, I see a storm coming, so we'll see. Hi, Johnny. Thanks for joining. Yeah, it's we love it out here. It's definitely inspiring. This is my, I'll go like this. Woo! This is my patio down here. My husband built that furniture. So if I could have you all visit, and it would be nice, a nice day for the big open house. We have music playing and the art outside and food and drinks. And yeah, it's a super fun time. So we will have to wait till next summer, I think, for that one. The studio is open all summer long by appointments. I'm going to leave this open, actually, get some fresh air. So people can come visit. You can invite, I think, up to 15 people I'm allowed in my house at one time. So if you're curious, like, I'm located south of Sherwood Park. I'm just off the Anthony Henday. And all right, so I'm gonna, what else should we do here? Oh, I have some couple little ones here in my kitchen. Piece like this is 24 by 6 inches. This one's called Do Something Different, and it retails for $215. And I have a sister piece on the other side of my window here. This one, it's a bit dark when I've got the light behind it, but I don't know how I can brighten it up there. It's called Surprise Yourself. 24 by 6 inches for $215. Bobby says, what a gorgeous setting. No wonder you're so inspired. Yeah, thank you. I know, I love it out here. Johnny says, beautiful place for living and painting. It really, truly is. It's my happy place. Absolutely. So you can tune in today. I'm going to be doing this every hour on the half hour, if that makes sense. So 12:30 will be the next one. So I'll try not to keep people too long. I'm not sure how many minutes. I've never done this before, this virtual tour. So it's all a learning curve for me. So just when you come up this, I have a couple steps coming up to this section of the house. This piece behind me, whoop, this one is called Thoughts on Fire, 48 by 24 inches, retails for $19.80. If you see something you like and you're curious about it, you can invite me to your home with your favorites. Everything on the website is available for purchase. And I can show you how they look in your home if you're in the Edmonton area. So awesome, awesome. Where should we go now? So this is the front entry here. I'm gonna go, I don't think I can do the whole house in this one video because I will be here all day showing you everything. This is also from that series with the, do I get out of the shot? With the frames. This one's huge. It's 50 by 86 inches. Retails for $7,300. It's called When the Choir of Nature Sings. So they all have that sort of theme with the nature and music. Yeah. So I've been on for minutes. I should go for a few more minutes. This is my front entrance. I should show you when I walk in. I should have started the video that way. This painting behind me. Let's see. It's hard if I got my phone and my Facebook and my laptop. Called Peace and Harmony. It measures 40 by 20 inches. A piece like this retails for $13.20. So the website is GiselleDenis.com, and it's divided into sections. So you'll see forests, mountains, abstract flowers, wildflowers, landscapes, small works. So you'll see the website divided that way. You can also purchase directly off the website, and yeah, I think it uses PayPal, and shipping is available worldwide. So I don't know where everyone's watching from, but you can also just inquire and send me a note and say, is this painting available? Yeah, where should I go next? I'll show you the front maybe in the next video. So tune in every hour on half hour. So 12:30 will be the next one we'll tune into. This is kind of fun, hey? Hi guys. If you're still there, my video died on me. So come back and join me at 12:30, and I'll continue with this studio tour. My connection can be really crappy with the Wi-Fi. So as I move about the house, it gets even worse sometimes. So I'm sorry about that. I see that I think I'm connected again. So we will see you again at 12:30, and join me and ask questions, and I will give you some showings of all of the works that I have here for sale. All right, we'll see you again at 12:30. All right, bye now.
You are watching Shop with Giselle Denis.
All of my art is available on my website at giselledenis.com. How to commission a painting. So step one, you can send me a picture of your wall. So I would back up, get all the furniture in the room, kind of give me a feel for what's going on in your space, and take a picture. Step two, take some green painter's tape or masking tape and mask out roughly the shape of the painting you're looking for on the wall and take a picture of that. You want the painting to fill the wall, and usually the wall shape tells you the shape of painting it wants. So if your wall is long and wide, you want a long and wide painting. If your wall is tall and narrow, you want a tall and narrow painting. Also take down those wall dimensions, and then you can email me the photo of the wall with the tape and the dimensions of the wall. Next step is talking about the image. So when you're coming to an artist for a commission painting, you're going to that artist for the thing that they paint, the thing that they're known for. So people come to me for my flowers, for my blossoms, my mountain scenes, my forest pieces, my wildflower fields. And when you're coming to that artist, you're coming to them for the thing that they do best. I usually direct people to my website. It's all categorized with the different themes that I just mentioned, and this gives me an idea of what your favorite pieces are, and then we talk about the colors, we talk about sort of the composition. So once all the details of the painting are finalized, I take a 50% deposit to get started and the balance of the painting due upon completion. I also do layaway plans, which is really helpful, and a lot of people purchase my work that way. It's just over so many months. You can chip away at it. I store the painting in the studio until your plan is complete. So there you have it. That's how you commission a painting.
Hi folks, I'm back again. You will hear my son and his friend in the background giggling. He has a friend over, so whatever, they're here, so let them have fun. So I'm continuing with my virtual studio tour today. You can tune in every hour today, every hour on the half hour. So 1:30 will be the next one, 2:30, 3:30, all the way up till 7:30 tonight. So I wanted to give you a studio tour, as this is normally my open studio day, but we can't do that this year. So thanks for joining me. So the next room we're going to do is my bedroom. I've got a painting behind me here above my bed. Let's just do a little doop. This painting is called The Dream, and it measures 48 by 60 inches, retails for $3,600. And it just gives you an idea. We use the whole house as a showcase for the paintings, and it gives you an idea of what it would look like above a bed. So 4 feet by 5 feet, The Dream. Come a little closer so you can see. It's a bit tricky. I've got my two devices tuned in here. If you have questions, please put it in the comments and I'll answer questions for you. So everything you see here is for sale. You can ask me more questions about each one. These are all on my website as well, so you can see how it's categorized: wildflowers, abstract flowers, mountains, that kind of thing. And landscapes. This painting behind me here. I'll kind of get, how do I get out of the shot there? I got two. So the forest one I'll talk about first. This painting is done on that black frame again. With the black frame, that forest series. This piece is 50 by 50 inches. It's called The Forest Will Always Be, and it retails for $3,900. So that's that one there. And we've got this abstracted flower piece. Come a little over here. Get a good angle of it. It measures 48 by 30 inches for $2,145. It's called Revive. So a nice thing to do if you're thinking about artwork for your home is to take these dimensions, mask out that shape on the wall that you're thinking you'd like to place something, And you can send me a picture of that taping on the wall and placement, and I can help you with, send me the photo of that tape that you measured out, and I can help you with the size and placement of painting. So what you want to do is you want the wall to frame the painting. So that's kind of a good guide for you when you're choosing art for your home. So usually when I move around, my connection wants to disconnect, but I'm going to try and move into other rooms. I could see someone was trying to join my video. I'm not even actually sure how to do that. So if you have a question, just write it in the comments and I will answer your questions for you. It gets tricky for me to have people join videos, but all right, I'm going to go slowly as I try to not lose my connection into my next room. I'm going to take you into the bathroom of the front entrance here. If I go slow, maybe the connection will stay. Okay, I think we're okay. So this painting here is a sailboat painting, and I believe I have this in my featured work section of my website. It's called Be the Wind in These Sails. It measures 20 by 16 inches for $4.50, and it's done on a wood canvas. So generally all my paintings are on canvas, but this is done on a birch wood. So I like to play with let's give you a close-up. Textures and stuff on the wood frame is really, really fun. So that's there. So yeah, if you have questions, just write it in the comments and I'll answer for you. This painting above our toilet, see how the wall frames the painting? It measures 30 by 15 inches, 30 inches tall by 15, called Mountains of a Colorful Life. And retails for $6.50. So that's what that piece is. I'll give you a close-up of some of those flowers. It's kind of fun to see all the texture. And then behind me here, I've got 3 in my bathroom. This one, come on all the way. This one's called Forest of Peace, measures 30 by 30 inches and retails for $13.20. I'll try to stay as steady as possible. It's hard though, I'm holding my laptop. And I got my phone attached to the laptop. So you can tune in every hour. Today, the next one will be at 1:30. I'm going to walk through my entire studio and kind of show you what I have for sale at the moment. So walking into my son's room, make sure I don't disconnect. I've got one painting in here. We use every wall in our home. This piece, this piece is a 30 by 24 inch piece. It's called The Music is in the Sky. Measures, retails for $10.75. So that's that piece there. All right. So what else can I tell you? I'm gonna maybe give you since we're at the front door, I will show you what my front door looks like when you walk in. I love the view of my property, my front step. My husband did the woodwork on either side of our door. Cool, hey? He did all that. So on a normal July weekend each year, this would be my open studio day where I have 500 people walk through my studio and see where I paint and get a good, feeling of what artwork would look on your wall. But this year I have to do it this way. So I'll take you into my stairwell. This is so tricky. And okay, I've never done a virtual tour before, so it's gonna take some practice. This piece behind me here is called Oh Happy Day. It measures 48 by 60 inches, retails for $3,200. My son is being loud. $3,200 for that one. It's in my abstracted floral series. The one beside it, called Send My Love, and it's in my flower wall, 60 inches by 4 inches. Send My Love, and that one retails for $2,800. Okay, what else can I show you? This forest one behind me. Let's see if I put it, rest it there. So this painting in my stairwell, the forest painting, is 60 by 40 inches and retails for $2,800. So inspired by my forest that I live in, a 3-acre forest in South of Sherwood Park is where I'm located. So if you're interested in having a studio tour in person, I'm allowed up to 15 people at one point, or 12 to 15, I can't remember. So you can book a day with your friends to come out and see my work and where I paint. I'll keep going down the stairs here. Hopefully my connection stays working. This painting here is called It Is Well. With Our Souls, measures 3 by 30 inches, retails for $19.25. That's that one there. This painting beside it is a bit of a smaller one. This one's called Colorful Life, measures 30 by 20 inches, retails for $8.25. It's kind of fun. Hey, if you have any questions, just post them in the comments. I'm happy to answer. I've got my phone jimmy rigged to my laptop here, just making sure I'm seeing all the questions and answering them. Awesome. All right, I'll head down this one beside me here. This mountain painting is, of course, in my mountain series. I'll kind of get out of the shot for a second. This one's called The Movers and the Shakers, measures 30 by 60 inches and retails for $24.75. So that's that one, The Movers and the Shakers. And we can keep going down, down, down. Get a good angle at the sky. This one is called The Photograph. Measures 36 by 48 inches for $23.10. And this one up here in the stairwell behind me, Take Me to Your River. Measures 30 by 40 inches for $19.25. So that would be in my mountain series with that water. And now we can head down. Come with me down to the studio where I create. Go down the stairs without falling. Okay, this one's also in my stairwell. Where do I go so you can see the whole thing? There we go. This painting is called Music Makes My Inside Sing. Measures 48 by 24 inches. A lot of my work is inspired by music as I crank the tunes while I'm painting. So that's that one. I wonder how much more I should do. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask questions in the comments. I'll be doing this tour all day today on the hour every half hour. So the next one will be 1:30, and then we'll connect again at 2:30 and 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, all the way up to 7:30, and we'll see how much engagement I have and if I want to continue throughout the evening. But normally I have 500 people come through my studio on a second, third week of July, where I have the open house studio show, and I've got music and I have food and drinks and the art set up outside. But this year we're going to do it this way. So better this than nothing, I guess, right? Okay, well, I will tune off now. If there's no more questions for this video, you can watch these on my YouTube channel. It's just type in my name in YouTube and you'll find my channel there. Click subscribe and you'll get notifications of my videos there. I also do my live streaming painting, and they post on my YouTube as well. I'm not sure when my next one's going to be. I'm actually going to be back painting at the Fairmont Hotel McDonald here in Edmonton. Hi, Angela. I'll be back at the Fairmont this coming Thursday at 5 o'clock, so you can see me painting there on the patio if it's nice out, or in the lounge if it's kind of cold and rainy like it has been every day here in Edmonton. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will tune in again at 1:30. So if you have questions, think about what they might be and post them in the comments. And you can see these videos will be on my Facebook as well throughout the day. So you can, if you have questions and think of it later, you can pop it in there. So, all right, we'll see you later. Bye guys, thanks for tuning in.
You were watching Shop with Giselle Denis.
All of my art is available on my website at giselledenis.com. How to commission a painting. So step one, you can send me a picture of your wall. So I would back up, get all the furniture in the room, kind of give me a feel for what's going on in your space, and take a picture. Step two, take some green painter's tape or masking tape and mask out roughly the shape of the painting you're looking for on the wall and take a picture of that. You want the painting to fill the wall, and usually the wall shape tells you the shape of painting it wants. Also take down those wall dimensions, and then you can email me the photo of the wall with the tape and the dimensions of the wall. Next step is talking about the image. So when you're coming to an artist for a commissioned painting, you're going to that artist for the thing that they paint, the thing that they're known for. So people come to me for my flowers, for my blossoms, my mountain scenes, my forest pieces, my flower fields. And when you're coming to that artist, you're coming to them for the thing that they do best. I usually direct people to my website. It's all categorized with the different themes that I just mentioned, and this gives me an idea of what your favorite pieces are. And then we talk about the colors, we talk about sort of the composition. So once all the details of the painting are finalized, I take a 50% deposit to get started, and the balance of the painting upon completion. I also do layaway plans, which is really helpful, and a lot of people purchase my work that way. It's just over so many months. You can chip away at it. I store the painting in the studio until your plan is complete. So there you have it. That's how you commission painting.
Just connecting to with my phone also. Here we are. So I had led off from my last video, virtual tour of the studio in the stairwell. So this is me sitting on the stairs, giving you another view into my world here. So I'm gonna try and walk through a little bit. So if you've joined me earlier, I'm gonna be doing these videos today from every hour on the half hour. So we'll do about 10 minutes or so per video. And I'll give you a walkthrough of what my studio is like, and this painting's for sale currently. All of the ones you see here and on my website are for sale, and you can inquire about every painting. So what I'm gonna do is I go through each room of my house, and I'll show you the pieces that are for sale and the names of them and the sizes and everything too. So let's go from this corner of my basement here. So I'm gonna come down and show you my forest painting. This one here is called Expect the Unexpected, with that purple pathway. Isn't that fun? This piece measures 36 by 18 inches and retails for $10.75. So that's that one there. I like to kind of do things that are interesting and different and maybe, like I say, unexpected. I did a few series of these pieces with purple and pink pathways, even blue pathways that you're not used to seeing in nature, but it's just me playing with the images that I like to paint. We've got another one here. I'm going to come down from that same series. This piece here is called The Next Chapter. The name of this one came to me while I was out walking. Oh, this is heavy. 24 by 18 inches and retails for $5.50. So everything I paint and give prices to, pretty much the price is the same for that size. So if I painted a 24 by 18, it's $5.50 always. Commissions are always a little bit more. So if you're looking for something that's commissioned for a certain wall and you need a certain size, you could take a tape measure, measure the wall, and then you can take some tape and mask out roughly like the placement of a piece, and I can help with sizes and stuff like that. So you can send me pictures of your wall if you're looking for something. Since I'm down here already on my knees, this one is called Joyful Moods, 24 by 20. Let's straighten it out. Joyful Moods is a brushwork piece, 24 by 20, retails for $5.85. If you have any questions, you're welcome to ask me in the comments about anything. This is called Magically Whisked Away, and it's a 24 by 24 piece for $6.90. Yeah, so that's that. We'll come up to above me here. This painting is from my my flower arrangement series. This is so hard to do. And it's a 40 by 30 inch piece, and it's called How Can I Contain My Love for You? It retails for $19.25, so that's that one there. This one beside it. So I've used every wall as a showcase for each paintings. This one is 36 by 18 inches. It's called Her and I. Retails for $10.75. So that's a nice sized piece. A lot of these paintings I created live at the Fairmont Hotel McDonald, where I will be back live painting for them starting next week, next Thursday. So this painting is from my landscape series. How do I get out of the way? It's 30 by 60 inches, and I call this one Follow Your Dreams. Retails for $24.75. I was inspired by a trip I was in Saskatchewan last year, and so that's what that piece, I did a series of pieces that have trains. So that's a colorful train series. Can come down here. This is another one from my flower arrangement series. This one behind me, this one. It's called Hanging On to Every Word You Say, 40 by 30 inches. Retails for $19.25. I got a painting behind it, so I'll put this down and show you. Piece behind it. This one's called Mountains of Beauty. It's a 40 by 30 inch piece. It's got those nice pastel-ish colors, a little less common for me, but always fun to play with those colors and textures. So this piece, yeah, retails for $19.25, a 40 by 30 inch piece. Down on my floor here. Okay, and now I'll put that back. So I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 6 paintings in this stack beside me here. Might be easiest to do is just down on the floor like this. So this painting here is called, it's brand new. I did it on my live stream, I think last week, The Earth Laughs and Flowers, actually 2 weeks ago. It's a 40 by 60 inch piece, retails for $2,800. Hi guys, down here on my floor. So that's that. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of show you the stack of pieces here. So I have some places I've got paintings stacked like 10 deep or something. It's crazy. Where can I put this? I'll put this behind me here. I'm gonna freak out my cats. Maybe I'll show you my cats in my next video. I got a couple kittens yesterday. We just adopted them. So that's been fun. This painting here is a 40 by 60 inch piece from my forest series, and it's called Going Back to Your Roots, inspired by where I grew up out by Elk Island Park. All the paintings in this stack here are 40 by 60 inches. Retails for $2,800 for a piece this size. This is one of my most common sizes that I work in. And you know what, I'm gonna, yeah, okay. This is hard. Okay, move this over so I can show you the next one behind it. This one's a 40-60 from my mountain series. And it's called The Hills Are Alive. Most of these paintings, like I said, were created at the Fairmont. So if you have any questions and you want me to zoom in on anything and you want to know more about a painting, ask your questions in the comments and I'll answer them for you. So that's that one. Hills Are Alive. Another mountain one. That last one was the brushwork. This one is again in my palette knife work. So this one's called Honor Mountain, 40 by 60 inch piece for $2,800. So I get sometimes questions if I do prints. I actually don't. I do only original works. So if you have a budget, like say, I don't know, $500, and you want to get something, I can paint a painting for you. I have paintings in stock that are $550, $450, kind of around your price range. And I can work with the size, I can work with the budget you have to make a painting in the size for the budget size. Yeah, but I like to only do originals. I feel like my collectors like knowing that they have the one and only painting, so it's kind of nice that you have the one and only piece that exists. Oh, this is a workout for me. So moving this one back, this is a brushwork painting from my Abstracted Floral series. It's called Overflow, 40 by 60 for $2,800. So if any of these pieces catch your eye, you can mask out a square on your wall with some masking green painter's tape and go 60 across, 40 down, make a square, and some of the sizes, and I can help with placement. You can send me a picture of your wall and I can help with where something might go if you like some of these pieces. I do lots of custom work as well, so I take commission orders. Let's say you like a painting this size, but you just want it in different colors, or let's say you want to change the size but use this as a guide to make a painting. I could do that too. This painting, Forest of Dreams, 40 by 60 inch. Come out of the way. Lots of fall colors. This painting retails for $2,800. It's quite a nice one. And I've got one more behind it. Another mountain piece. So this one here is called Mountains of Wisdom, 40 by 60 inches again, retails for $2,800. So that's kind of fun, that piece there. Let's give you a close-up with some of the flowers. Sometimes when I move my camera, it gives me issues with but there's a close-up. Those fun textured flowers, and it just gives some character to the pieces. So there we have it. There is I think my third video for the day. So I'm gonna keep going through. Actually, I'll do a couple more right here. I have 2 more paintings in this section of my house, so I'll show you those, and then we'll sign off and come back to another video at 2:30. This painting here is from my sort of flower arrangement series too. I just came up with this idea. This one's called The Sound of Music. It's a 36 by 60 inch painting. Retails for $2,650. This is fun. Let's join me on my carpet as we talk to each other. So 36 by 60 retails for $2,650. Nice size painting, 3 by 5 foot piece. And there's one behind it, also from my flower arrangement series. I'll move this one out of the way. This painting is called Falling Into Your Loving Arms, and it is a 36 by 48, 3 by 4 foot piece. Retails for $2,310 for a painting that size. Yeah, here we go. Close up of that. Oh, and I forgot the one up there. Whoop. Let's just do that. That painting up there is, if you love purple and blue, it's a 30 by 60 inch piece. It's called The Light That Surrounds Us. So that's the last painting in this section of my place. Yeah, so I think the next video I do, you can join me, show you more paintings. I usually have around 200 paintings for sale at all times, and I paint around 450 paintings a year. So I always have lots for sale and lots to see. I'm always coming up with new ideas. I keep saying I won't live long enough to put all the ideas out there that I have. So, but that's just the reality of it when you are painting all the time. James asked, can you show the last one? My screen froze. Sure, James. I'm not sure. Can you describe what it looked like, if it was the purple one, or if it was the flower arrangement one, or this one over here? The Sound of Music. Do you remember the name of it or the colors? James, let me know and I'll try and zoom in on the one you liked. The connection can be bad sometimes, I know. Apologize. Is that the one, James? Go right. I don't know which right. Was it this one? Was it this one? Can you describe it? Was it a mountain one or was it... Connie says, every time I've picked one out, you do another stunning piece. Thanks, Connie. Yeah, James, can you tell me if it was a mountain piece or a flower piece? The one beside the couch. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not by a couch. That might have been from my last video. I don't know. Sorry, James. More description for me. Do you remember the colors? Was it a mountain piece? Was it forest? I'll start putting the forest ones kind of back. So I'm in my hallway. There's no couch in here. Maybe we were watching something earlier. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna put this back here. I'll slowly put the paintings back, James. And if you see the one you like, just say that one. I need a couch. Is it still for sale? Okay, I'll put this back. So that was The Sound of Music. And then I'm going to turn this. Hello, Shannon. Thanks for watching. Excuse my fun video crawling all over my floor. Just trying to. So I'm going to put, James, I'll start putting the mountain and forest ones back in this section. If you see the one you like, let me know. There's the train one up there, the mountain one behind me. That's Mountains of Wisdom. And I'll slowly put them back, James. No sound now. Oh boy. As I move things around, it can get glitchy. You can type it in the comments if you have questions. I'm going to put this back. So that's Forest of Dreams. This is Overflow. We've got Honor Mountain. Good sound and good video, Krista says. Oh, perfect. And Carmel, you can hear me. Perfect, good. I know sometimes people think it's my connection and sometimes it is, sometimes it's yours. It's this is the world of the internet. Thanks, Shannon. Glad you like them. So this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna kind of, because I have stacks of paintings, I'll kind of take them away, tell you about each one, and then put them back and repeat. Okay. That's going back to your roots. And this last flower one, whoop. The earth laughs and flowers, that one. Oh, sorry, James, I don't know why. Well, type your question and I'll try and answer for you. I'll write a message to James who has no sound. Can you describe? He was asking for me to describe, or he was asking to see another painting, but I don't know which one he meant. Can I go closer up for the back? Closer up of Back to Your Roots. Yes, I can. To see. This is so tricky. Learning curve. Yes, I can go back to that one. Okay, Krista. Go back to this one. That one is going back to your roots. Let me give you a closer up. It's nice. It's a nice fall forest painting. Thanks, Sheila. Yeah, I love that last flower one too. That was created during my last live stream. How's that? Is that close enough, Krista? This is kind of fun showing people. I just get to hang out on my floor and talk about paintings. Oh, my closed captioning's on so we can read everything you're saying too. Oh, perfect. I don't know if that's something I did on my end or if you're seeing it, if you have to click on your closed captioning, but I think I set it for that. So when I speak clear enough, it should work. Oh, and that video is wanting to reconnect. I shouldn't move my video around so much or my devices because then they just don't want to stay connected. My Instagram's not working now. Yeah, okay, hopefully that reconnects. Love the mountain one, which I had the cash. I also do layaway, Shannon, so I don't know if you heard, but layaway works with me. I just store the painting in the studio. You can send a deposit for the painting you love. I store it back here in the studio until the full plan is complete. And some people take like a year or 2 years to pay for a painting. And you just send me monthly installments and I store it safely here in the studio. So that's another option. Well, my Instagram video kind of pooped out on me, so we'll end that one for now. Krista says, thank you. I love the contrast of the bright blue sky and the autumn colors in the forest. Yeah, thank you. It's that turquoise teal color. This one, Shannon, if you're asking about, oh, the mountain one, depends which mountain one you meant. Shannon, this one is 2,800. It's in the portion of my website. It's called Going to Your Roots. And Shannon, the mountain one is, I think, is it this one you're asking about? The Hills Are Alive? I'm not sure. You'll have to. The Hills Are Alive. Yeah, that last one is 2,800 as well. This one here. That's The Hills Are Alive and it's 2,800. Is that the one you're talking about? If you go to the mountain section of my website, you can see them there as well, GiselleDenis.com. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is a workout for me on my floor. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in my layaway options. It's definitely a fun way to collect paintings with the water. Oh, you like the one with the water. Okay, I'm just gonna open this up again. Oh yeah, I think I see which one you mean. Yeah, that one there is also 2,800. All the pieces in this pile are 2,800. So yeah, anyways, if you have more questions about my layaway plans, send me a note, send me a private message. We can talk about it. So for now, I will sign off and connect back with you at 2:30. So join me every hour on the half hour for my virtual tour.
You are watching Shop with Giselle Denis.
All of my art is available on my website at GiselleDenis.com. How to commission a painting. So step one, you can send me a picture of your wall. So I would back up, get all the furniture in the room, kind of give me a feel for what's going on in your space, and take a picture. Step two, take some green painter's tape or masking tape and mask out roughly the shape of the painting you're looking for on the wall and take a picture of that. You want the painting to fill the wall, and usually the wall shape tells you the shape of the painting it wants. Also take down those wall dimensions, and then you can email me the photo of the wall, with the tape, and the dimensions of the wall. Next step is talking about the image. So when you're coming to an artist for a commission, commission painting, you're going to that artist for the thing that they paint, the thing that they're known for. So people come to me for my flowers, for my blossoms, my mountain scenes, my forest pieces, my flower fields. And when you're coming to that artist, you're coming to them for the thing that they do best. I usually direct people to my website. It's all categorized with the different themes that I just mentioned. And this gives me an idea of what your favorite pieces are. And then we talk about the colors, we talk about sort of the composition. So once all the details of the painting are finalized, I take a 50% deposit to get started and the balance of the painting to upon completion. I also do layaway plans, which is really helpful, and a lot of people purchase my work that way. It's just over so many months. You can chip away at it. I store the painting in the studio until your plan is complete. So there you have it. That's how you commission a painting.
So here we are again continuing with my virtual tour of the studio. I am doing this live on the hour every half hour. So 2:30 right now. The next one will be 3:30. So thanks for joining me as I give you my little tour. So sound check, if you can hear me. So I'm in my overflow room or storage room, whatever you want to call it. This is an extra room in the house that I put things where I have no more wall space. I paint on average 450 paintings a year, and on average I have around 200 paintings for sale at all times in the studio. So we're here, and then I have 10 locations that have my work kind of in and around Edmonton, and then also I have a huge collection of works in Dubai where I paint once a year at the Raffles Hotel. So I wanted to show you these pieces here. So starting with the one up here, I'll give you a close-up view of it. It's a 36 by 36 piece, retails for $19.80, and it's called I Love You for Who You Are. So I'll just kind of pop up here and show you this one. If I move too much, my connection poops out on me. So that is a floral inspired piece, or flower arrangement inspired piece. There, and we'll come down to this one called the Love Bunch. Also inspired by my not usual colors for me, this one, but it's 4 feet by 4 feet. Oh, hi Sue, you're watching in England. Amazing, thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you taking the time. This is so fun. So that's a flower arrangement inspired piece in colors that's not super common for me. 4 feet by 4 feet, it's called Love Bunch, retails for $26.50. So that's that one there. Everything that I have for sale is on my website, giselledenis.com. But this is just my virtual tour for July 18th, kind of giving you impressions and views of what I currently have for sale here at the studio. I'm gonna go around the room this way so I keep track of what I have shown you already. This painting here is called The Day I Found You. This one, this blue and purple with some yellows. It's 48 by 36 inches. The Day I Found You retails for $23.10. When I think I'm being straight on the video, it goes the wrong way. So that's my abstracted floral series. So that's what those, if you check out abstracted flowers, you'll see those on my website in that section. I'm going to show you one behind it. This painting is called The Valley. 48 by 36 inches, again, retails for $23.10. So if you see something you like, you want to say something in the comments, you have questions about a painting, just let me know and I'll try and answer your questions for you. So this is instead of my studio tour that I usually have this weekend every year. I usually have around 500 people that come through. So this year, can't do that. So I'm doing studio visits, booked by appointment. So you can still come to the studio, I just have to do it in smaller groups and by appointment. So otherwise I'd be showing you this in person. But today I'm showing you on my live stream. This painting behind here, this one is 48 by 30 inches. It's called The Gathering Place. Retails for $21.45. It would be in the forest section of my website. So I like this water series earlier in my other videos that I've done today. I show you where my property and the 3-acre forest I live in, I've got a body of water. I grew up in this sort of environment too, so always have to paint stuff like that. I'm gonna pop up here and show you this poppy painting. Thank you, Cedric. This painting is called Forest of Love, measures 36 by 24 inches, retails for $13.24. This is a palette knife painting, so lots of texture. I'll show you a close-up of the texture of this one. So all palette knife work gives me lots and lots of texture to play with and give some visual interest. While I'm up here, I'll talk about this series behind me. This is like, what? Who did these? I did. Long time ago, when I was in high school, my mother taught me realism. I've got funny here things happening. My mom taught me realism. SherryDenis.com if you want to check her out. CHERIDENIS. And I did these pencil portraits. People were hiring me to do pencil portraits when I was showing some skill in drawing people. So that's how I started making money as an artist, is these pencil pieces. Looks like photographs. These took me like 80 hours a piece. I don't do stuff like this anymore. I'm known for now for, as I kind of developed my style, I'm known for my all my nature-inspired paintings. So, but that's what my work used to look like. So I have them up here just to show people like that's what I can do and used to do and how I got started selling my art is portraits. And I do baby portraits, I do pet portraits, but mostly people. Not a lot of pets and nature things, but yeah, so that's pencil pieces there. So the first one I did is that Charlie Parker one. That one I did in, I think, grade 10 in high school. I don't know, it feels like forever ago. And it is forever ago. Okay, so I'm gonna come down here to go around the room. This is some of my sunflower pieces. Try and get it closer up. This piece here is 36 by 24 inches. It's called Awake My Soul. Retails for $13.20. It's got some nice, I'll come a little bit closer. Some nice fall colors, lots of texture with palette knife. And then the sister painting to this one, they're sold separately, but they do look nice as a set. This one behind it called Let Strength Arise, 36 by 24 inches, retails for $13.20. Close up of that giant sunflower so you can see how big the sunflower is compared to my head. Bigger than my head. So that's a fun set that would look nice together. I'm gonna slide around. If I move too quickly, my connection doesn't work, so I'll go slow. This is, I do have a series of paintings in my featured works on my website. And it's usually the pieces that I'm kind of working on to build a collection of. This is my Blossom series. This painting is kind of dark in the shot just because I've got a window behind me. It's called Blossoming Voices. It's got lots of texture with the palette knife again. It measures 30 by 60 inches, retails for $24.75. Painting this size is a really nice size for like above a bed. See if I can get a better light here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna whoop. And behind it I have two more. So I'm gonna pop this up above the window and cover up some of that light coming in. So you've got light. There we go. This painting is called Fix Your Eyes on the Mountains. It's a 30 by 60 inch piece, also $24.75. You can purchase directly off my website. You can book a time to come see me at the studio, see the paintings in person. I can actually bring a carload of your favorites to your home and we can see how they look on your wall. So that's another fun way to do it. And another piece here, I'll just lift this up here. 30 by 60, so I generally stack them in the same sizes. Seems to make sense. This one's called Change Makers. 30 by 60, $24.75 for the piece that size. So there we go. All palette knife work on that one. Okay, I'm gonna flip this. Now I got some really big pieces to show you. This piece here is 4 feet by 6 feet. Oh, how do I? There we go. I might have to back it up. Back it up, sister. Okay, let's back this up. This is a landscape inspired series I did when I go to Dubai. I'm always inspired by the beautiful desert. So that's got some fun flow. It's got some gold in it. This nice bright blue sky with a bit of yellow. A piece this size retails for $47.50. So it's still a really good price for an original huge painting to cover a big wall. So if you have questions on any of these, just let me know. Sometimes I move too fast and people ask me, go back to the one that I saw that had this in it. Oh, sorry. It's blurry, Coral says. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Yeah, it's just the quality of video can sometimes be an issue when you live in the country. But all of these are on the website. You can see more. You can see better pictures of them. This one is called Carry Me Across the Land. I'll take the tag off this one. It's 3 feet by 6 feet. Also inspired by my desert series that I've created from going into Dubai once a year and painting at the Raffles Hotel for them. I usually go mid-February to mid-March. So maybe this room has less good connection. So we'll get out of here soon-ish. Oh no. More people have problems with the video. I'll scooch over here to see this big forest piece. This one is huge also. It is 72, so 6 feet by 4 feet. It's called The Choir. Retails $47.50. What do I have behind it? Yeah, we'll stop there for those. There's this nice one up here. Thanks, Coral. They're stunning. Love your world of inspiration. The one up here, there, is 15 by 48 inches, and it's called Dream Fields, and it retails for $13.90. It's done on a wood canvas, which is kind of fun. And what else do I have? Okay, I have a pile of stuff here. I have layaway plans that people purchase my website. Yes, Krista, everything is on the website. Which one do you mean? If you're asking about the forest one, everything's on the website. If you can't find it, just let me know and I'll direct you to the category it would be found in. Is it the forest one you're asking about, Krista? Or that one up there? The forest one, yes. It's in forests on the website. It needs a giant wall. It's 6 feet by 4 feet. Give you a close up. This is all done with palette knife. And I was invited by a show called From the Wild to spend a week out in nature and paint while the rest of the group filmed and hunted and foraged. And we lived in the bush for a week with no connection, no plumbing, no electricity. It was an amazing experience. So I created pieces like this, a number of pieces out there, and inspired from my experience out in the woods. So, excuse me, it was a life-changing experience, that's for sure. And if you want to see or ask me more, send me a message and I'll send you the link to where you can find it. It's on Vimeo and it's like $3 to purchase the episode I was on. So it's my friend's show called From the Wild. You can search for it on Vimeo. I think it was season 6, episode 5 or something. Send me a note and I'll send it to you if you want to see that. Okay, this is a piece that might throw a bunch of people off also. It's like, what is that? This painting is a piece I did a long time ago, and there's a long story behind that one, so maybe I'll share that some other time. But it's a 6 foot by 4 foot piece. Basically, I painted it for a wine bar that was opening in Edmonton a number of years ago. They commissioned a bunch of paintings. Then I don't think they ever opened. The owner moved away, never heard from them ever again. Of course, we got paid to do them. And then last summer, I got a message from someone on Facebook saying, I've had this painting sitting in my office for the last 10 years, and the previous owner has gone, left a bunch of things behind, including this painting. How sad. and would you like your painting back? And so I thought, what in the world? Anyway, so my mother-in-law picked it up for me. She drove all the way out to Edson to pick it up. This lovely man gave me this painting back. And yeah, it was a commissioned series I did. She wasn't intentionally painted to be me, but a lot of people say she resembles me. And I didn't have a name for her back then, which is interesting. But I did decide to put it back out into my collection, and I called her The Voice. And it's all about finding your voice as an artist, as a singer, as a painter, as whatever creative thing that you do, spending the time to learn what your voice is. And I talk a lot about that on my live stream, about finding who you are, and you be you, I'll be me. And it takes time to dig down deep into that person and find what you want to say and how you want to say it and what that looks like in your creative process. So that's what that piece is. This piece here behind me, this one here, this sort of abstracted floral sort of bouquet floating up. I did a series that looked like this. It's got some nice pastel colors, kind of unusual for me. It measures 6 feet by 3 feet, called Lighthearted, and it retails for $3,200. Nice tall piece for maybe a stairwell. So there's that one. I'll put this down again on the floor, and hopefully the connection stays okay. I gotta sneeze. Woo-hoo-hoo. Excuse me. All right, I'll show you these pieces behind it. This is an abstracted floral piece again. It's called The Presence. Measures 60 by 40 inches, retails for $2,800. For a number of years, I was painting and showing my work at the downtown farmers market on 104th Street here in Edmonton. They called it City Market. And for years, I had a booth there showing my work. And while I was showing my work, I would paint live, and crowds would develop around me. And then Credo Coffee opened up their front patio for me to paint on and sort of gain some audience and gather crowds and encourage coffee sales just naturally, but people would like to just stand there and watch me paint. So this one I painted there. So it's kind of fun. It's called The Presence. And if you have any questions, let me know. Happy to answer. This one's called Happy Places. It measures 60 by 40 inches. Happy Places. Retails for $2,800. I do this size quite often. It's very popular, and we seem to have spaces that need huge pieces like this. So got lots of fun, really rich colors, some purples and reds and greens, yellows, orange, pinks. People ask me, what's your favorite color? Oh my gosh, all the colors are my favorite color. And we got one more behind here. This one's called Mountains of Hope. Measures 60 by 40 inches, retails for $2,800 as well. And yeah, I painted this one at the Fairmont Hotel, McDonald downtown. I'm back painting live for them on Thursdays this coming week. You can watch me painting in the lounge at 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock. And I may be on the patio if it's nice out, if we have summer for one more day. If not, I'll be inside the lounge painting for them. Hopefully I'm still connected. All right. So my Instagram video ended because the connection is poor, but I think I'm done this room. So that's it for this one, and we will connect back at 3:30. Thanks for watching, Krista. So we'll see you again at 3:30 if you can make it. If not, 4:30 on every hour, on the half hour, 3:30, 4:30 for my next live stream virtual studio tour.
You were watching Shop with Giselle Denis.
All of my art is available on my website at giselledenis.com. How to commission a painting. So step one, you can send me a picture of your wall. So I would back up, get all the furniture in the room, kind of give me a feel for what's going on in your space, and take a picture. Step two, take some green painter's tape or masking tape and mask out roughly the shape of the painting you're looking for on the wall, and take a picture of that. You want the painting to fill the wall, and usually the wall shape tells you the shape of the painting it wants. wall, the photo of the wall with the tape, and the dimensions of the wall. Next step is talking about the image. So when you're coming to an artist for a commissioned painting, you're going to that artist for the thing that they paint, the thing that they're known for. So people come to me for my flowers, for my blossoms, my mountain scenes, my forest pieces, my flower fields. And when you're coming to that artist, you're coming to them for the thing that they do best. I usually direct people to my website. It's all categorized with the different themes that I just mentioned, and this gives me an idea of what your favorite pieces are. And then we talk about the colors, we talk about sort of the composition. So once all the details of the painting are finalized, I take a 50% deposit to get started, and the balance of the painting due upon completion. I also do layaway plans, which is really helpful, and a lot of people purchase my work that way. It's just over so many months. You can chip away at it. I store the painting in the studio until your plan is complete. So there you have it. That's how you commission a painting.
Back again for my virtual studio tour. Thank you for joining me. Apologies in advance for the quality of video. Sometimes with Wi-Fi, it is not the greatest, but that's just how it goes. So here we are in the studio. I'm just sitting at a chair. You're looking into the stairwell. I'll show you the pieces just as we come into the studio and then walk you through where I'm painting. So I'm going to pick you up and carry you with me. So we've got a couple paintings behind me here. This first one, the forest painting. It's called My Forest of Color, which is 24 by 18 inches, retails for $5.50. It's got some nice light in the center, palette knife work. Now this painting behind me here, the flower one, I can't think of words. This painting is called Happy Doing Something New, measures 36 by 18 inches, retails for $10.75. So there we go with a couple paintings there. I'm going to spin around and show you this. Let's see, the sailboat painting here behind me is also 24 by 18 inches. It's called My Ocean of Color, retails for $5.50. This one beside it is another forest painting called The Burning Desire, 24 by 18 inches for $5.50. Palette knife work. Let's come down to these two pieces. We'll start off with the flower one. This one is called The Adventurer for 36 by 18 inches, retails for $10.75. Hello, Juliana. Thanks for joining me. If you have any questions about any of these paintings, just send me a note in the comments there and I'll give you the answer if I have it. This painting here is the sailboat one behind me. It's a 36 by 18 inch piece as well. It's called We All Have an Ocean to Sail On, 36 by 18 inches. So that's a nice sort of green and teal piece behind me there. Okay, I'll take you into the music corner of my studio. We're all musicians as well. I play keyboard and sing, write songs, play piano, and guitar. My son is a drummer and my husband plays drums and bass. Anyways, so this painting behind the keyboard, I'll move slow to keep the connection good. Hopefully it stays good. Giant painting. It is 48 by 60 inches. It's called Keep Hoping. Retails for $3,200 for a big piece like that. Then I've got in the corner here this abstracted ocean painting. It's called Oceanic Moods, and it is 72 by 40 inches. And that one, I can't see. It retails for $33.60 for that giant painting there. And then I've got this big forest piece looking up at the trees with the leaves and the colorful foliage. That's from that series that has the black frames around the wooden pieces. It's called My Song of Tranquility, 50 by 94 inches, retails for $7,900. It's a huge piece. Hi, Anne-Marie. Thanks for joining me. So there's that corner of my studio with those giant pieces in there. Okay, and then that other one, I forgot. This one's called Lead the Way, this forest piece. It's 59 by 39 inches, retails for $3,200, Lead the Way. Yeah, that piece was painted in Dubai, actually. So if you haven't heard about my painting there, I live paint at the Raffles Hotel in Dubai once a year. And I go from mid-February to mid-March. So that's what those pieces are. Now I'll spin around and give you sort of there's the studio and there's where I do all my painting. It looks bigger than it is, but it is a quite large space to work in. It's nice to have lots of space. When we first got married, I was painting in our little corner of our basement suite by the kitchen table. First, it was my bedroom at home. Then when I was growing up, and then my mom let me work in her studio. And then, the basement suite. Then we moved to a tiny little house in Beaumont for a while. And I had a bedroom to work in there. I laid down a bunch of drop sheets. And then when we found this acreage property, I was absolutely thrilled to have all this space. So pretty much the whole house is taken up by my art. If you've watched the previous videos from today, live streaming today on the hour every half hour. So the next one is at 4:30. I'll do 10 or so minutes per video. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Glad you like them. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. It doesn't have to be necessarily about paintings for sale, but that's what today is about. My virtual studio tour, because my normal studio open house cannot happen because of the year we're having. The painting behind me here, this, let me move this one away so you can see this one. This mountain painting behind me is 48 by 36 inches. And it's called A Little Bit of Heaven. Retails for $23.10. I'll give you a bit of a closer up shot of that. Painted at the Fairmont Hotel McDonald, which I'll be painting there again this coming Thursday. I have had many months off from painting there, from everything going on in the world. So John says, Dubai rocks. Yes, it does. I love going there. Almost got stuck there for an extra 4 months this year. We flew home on March 24th. So in the thick of everything going on, that's when we flew home. It was crazy. So I'm going to show you that piece that I just moved out of the way. Put it back in this spot. This is a learning curve for me doing this studio tour. So this painting is called Singin' Hallelujah. It's brand new. I just painted it maybe a week ago. It's 48 by 60 inches, retails for $3,200. This is my abstracted floral series. So if you go to my website, giselledenis.com, you will see all the pieces that have this sort of feel to them, where the giant blooms with lots of brushwork and sort of free-flowing, fun colors, big brush strokes. I'm out of breath. I went for a walk in between for my last video. I needed to get outside and get some fresh air. I walked really fast so that I could get some exercise today. So now the next one I'll show you here is above my fireplace. It's called Heartbeats in Color. It's 36 by 48 inches, 3 feet by 4 feet. Again, in the abstracted floral series, and it's retails for $23.10. So normally when I do my open houses, I'll have 500 people that come through my studio in one day, which is craziness. And because that's too many people in your house at this point, I thought I would do this virtual tour today. Okay, we'll show you that one. Back into things before I don't want to knock stuff over. This is a nice poppy painting. It's 48 by 36 inches. Called a B, 40 measured retails, for $23.10. So when I make a painting in this size, it's always this price. When it's in my collection, I do commission pieces, but the commissions are always a little bit more. The one behind that one next to it is 36 by 36 inches, and it's from my flower arrangement series. That one is called Love Unites for $19.80. It's got that nice white background, The background of that one is actually painted last. Normally the background is painted first, or the distance of the painting is what's painted first, and then you work your way forward. But that one's actually the opposite. You do the background last. I do for that one. I'll show you on the easel my latest piece that I did Thursday for my live stream. This brand new sunflower piece. I recently posted it and I called it, hold on, wait for it. Imagine All the People. There we go. I was listening to my playlist and that song came on by John Lennon, and I figured that's a good name for that painting, Imagine All the People, and then I posted the lyrics about it. Music's always inspiring me and my creative process, and so yeah, brand new. It's still a little bit wet, to be honest. It takes some time for it to dry. What else do I have in this room? Oh, and I have this little tiny one. It's a 24 by 36, no, it's a 24 by 6 inch piece sitting in the corner there. And it's called Dance Your Heart Out. It retails for $2.15. Those are those little pieces, those little guys. I'll show you, this is my painting table. So this table was gifted to us when we got married by my mother-in-law, Mona. She gave me this, that was our first dining table actually. And it quickly became my painting table. It was sort of like eat and where I paint. I literally eat, breathe, and sleep painting. And my floor covered in paint. Give you a little spin around. When I first bought this place, when I first laid down this floor, I was laying down my drop sheet, and then after a little while I said, who am I kidding? I cannot keep this place clean. I'm just gonna call it, this is definitely my studio, and so I'm just gonna let it get covered in paint because I can. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. Just gonna put this down and show you, this is some of my paint, just some of it. My little jars and some tubes. And then back here, I'll show you my wall of buckets of paint. 99 buckets of paint on the wall. 99 buckets of paint. I actually had 99 buckets of paint at one time, and I took a picture of it, me sitting in front of it, and this said, this is what 99 buckets of paint looks like. I think there's maybe, I don't know, close to 60. I'll have to count and then let you know. But paint is very expensive. Canvas is very expensive. Good quality art supplies is not cheap. Buy the best you can afford at the time. I'm gonna sit down and put this down so I don't make you all puke from motion sickness. My red, for example, is, I buy golden acrylics. That's my choice of brand. And oh, it's very dark. I'm gonna make that brighter. If I face this way, does that help? A little bit. My red, for example, a bucket of red, a gallon of red is around $950. So it can vary between like $200 for white and as much pigment as a bucket of paint has. You're paying for the pigment. So that tells you how much pigment is. And but it's really rewarding to work with really good quality paint. If you're working with crap paint, it's really difficult to make a good painting. So I definitely encourage you to, if you're a painter, use good quality paint. What else can I say about my studio? Well, we bought this place in 2008, and it was a hoarder's house. If you've seen the show, that's fun. So we renovated it, gutted it, lived in it. As soon as we bought it, 10 days after we moved in, we found out we were pregnant with our one and only child. And we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. This was our second renovation, first one with a child. Golden should sponsor me, Chanel says. Sure, that'd be cool. I tag them in my posts sometimes when I think of it. Anyways, when we bought this place, yeah, it was a bit of a learning curve with, I had a brand new newborn baby. For the first year of his life, we had no kitchen. So I had a room literally set up with a toaster, a microwave. It was really difficult. Oh, and a hot plate, like a kettle. It was really, really, it was really difficult. Anne Marie says, yes, you can tell the difference between good and cheap paint. Awesome studio, thank you. Yes, thank you. It's rewarding when you can work with good quality paint. There is good quality student grade paint that you can get. So I always say spend as much as you can, get as many colors as you can, and then you work your way up to the better quality paint. So yeah, we moved in this place in 2008. It was 30 below. It took about 5 years to make it nice, make it look, livable. We camped out in the basement while we gutted the upstairs. Everything's been done now, and now it's probably time to renovate again. Yeah, I could try and take you outside, but I'll just open the door to show you this back patio where I would normally have my open houses when I do my open house. This time of year, I set up the art outside. It's really beautiful. So when I'm live streaming, I set up just like this. So this shot you all recognize. Hello. And then, the part you don't see is my back patio. Oh, we've got crazy town back here. My husband's playing with my son and his friend that are over there having a Nerf gun war. He'll appreciate that I got him filmed doing that. So this is our back patio. I won't go out too far because the Wi-Fi will kick me off. My husband builds this beautiful furniture for us. When I asked him to build it for me, he said, okay, it's done. Where do you want it? And he could never move it because it's 1,000 pounds per piece. So we bought some nice IKEA cushions, and he built the furniture to fit the cushions. So this is a nice, isn't that pretty? And then there's a pond back there. You can see back right behind me, there's the pond. So yeah, that is our place. It's not raining right now, so I think in between my next stream, I think I will sit outside, answer some messages, do a bit of reading, perhaps. I'm gonna leave the screen open. And my next video, I'll take you into my office and show you my brand new studio kitties. We just got a couple new cats, our first ever cats here. I'm so excited. Quinn is so excited, my 10-year-old son, to have these cats. So I'll show you them in my next stream. Tune in at 4:30 for my next virtual studio tour.
You are watching Shop with Giselle Denis.
All of my art is available on my website at giselledenis.com. How to commission a painting. So step one, you can send me a picture of your wall. So I would back up, get all the furniture in the room, kind of give me a feel for what's going on in your space, and take a picture. Step two, take some green painter's tape or masking tape and mask out roughly the shape of the painting you're looking for on the wall and take a picture of that. You want the painting to fill the wall, and usually the wall shape tells you the shape of painting it wants. Also take down those wall dimensions, and then you can email me the photo of the wall with the tape and the dimensions of the wall. Next step is talking about the image. So when you're coming to an artist for a commission painting, you're going to that artist for the thing that they paint, the thing that they're known for. So people come to me for my flowers, for my blossoms, my mountain scenes, my forest pieces, my wildflower fields. And when you're coming to that artist, you're coming to them for the thing that they do best. I usually direct people to my website. It's all categorized with the different themes that I just mentioned, and this gives me an idea of what your favorite pieces are. And then we talk about the colors, we talk about sort of the composition. So once all the details of the painting are finalized, I take a 50% deposit to get started, and the balance of the painting upon completion. I also do layaway plans, which is really helpful, and a lot of people purchase my work that way. It's just over so many months. You can chip away at it. I store the painting in the studio until your plan is complete. So there you have it. That's how you commission a painting.
Hello, my friends. So I'm back for my virtual studio tour. This painting is in my office, and it measures 36 by 24 inches, called Soothe Your Soul. Retails for $13.20. I'll give you a close-up of that one. You can see all the texture with the palette knife. Soothe Your Soul, 36 by 24 inches. Retail for $13.20. And this other, I only have two in my office. This giant piece here. This is 4 feet by 8 feet. And it needs a massive wall, of course. This one's called The Universe is Calling, 48 by 96 inches, retails for $54.75. So there you go. That's that big one there. I'll show you my canvas storage, which is a little intense. This is all my canvases. Because I paint almost every day, I need a lot of canvas that I can just come in and grab here from my office. So they're all stacked up, kind of caving in on me. And then I have some more over here, some more canvas. And then I can have my grid wall also set up for my last open house studio show I did. I had all these grid walls sort of set up inside the house and kind of all over different areas of my place. And these are the small works that you can, they're done on wood, canvas, birchwood canvas. So I can show you each of those. Someone's trying to join my live video. I wonder if I know how to do that. I wonder if it would work. Let's try it. Go live with. Let's see if it'll work. On my Instagram, waiting for them to connect.
I don't want to watch it if you want to watch her paint.
Hi. Oh, she left. Maybe it was an accident. All right. Sometimes people by accident click, hi. I see you're trying to go live with me and I was trying to invite you, but maybe it was an accident. If you press a button, all good. I've done that before too. So yeah, this is my office. Artists need an office space also. I'm going to set this down as it's getting heavy with my arm holding it. So then I can bring you and show you my pieces, excuse me, on this grid wall. I'll bring them up closer for you to see one by one. Why not, right? This one is done, the only one on this whole wall is done on canvas. It's called Creation Will Always Be. It's a 14 by 11 inch painting. I paint all the edges. So this one's done on a white background, 14 by 11. This one's 250. So these are made, oh, no problem. Bad Wi-Fi, she said, no problem. I know I have my own issues with Wi-Fi. So nice little small gifty piece if you're looking for something to give someone who's maybe getting married this summer, or you have a birthday or an anniversary. Something small would be nice. So that one's that one. These are all on the small work section of my website. I'll give you a close up of this one. This is a butterfly piece called Fly to Your Next Place. And it's 24 by 6 inches, retails for $2.15. So if you like something, let me know and we can chat and make arrangements. If you'd like to get something that you see in my videos here, that one back. Bring this one over. This is called Songs of Paradise. It's a little birdie painting. It's done on another birchwood canvas. All the edges are painted, as you can see. For Songs of Paradise, 12 by 9 inches, retails for $2.10. Okay, put that one back. I've got this next one called Wings of Faith. I'll take the tag off so you can see the full painting. Wings of Faith. And it is 10 by 8 inches, retails for $180. All these are in the small work section of my website, so you can check them out there. You can purchase online also right off the website. You can just click buy now. This painting's called Everybody Hopes. Retails for $180. It measures 10 by 8 inches. So fun, hey? Look at all the texture. Again, all the edges are painted. I even write the name of the painting on the back of each one, so you can always remember the name. So these make great gifts, unique gifts. This one is, oops, my share, called Flight of the Brave, and a nice little 10 by 8 inch painting for $180 if you like those little guys. It's nice for like a little kid's room. And then these set of two, they're sold separately, but they do look nice together. It's called Songs of Love. It's a 24 by 6 inch painting, again for $215. Songs of Love. Back up and see. And then with the little birdies, the sister painting, Songs of Hope. The sister painting to Songs of Love. Oop, back up for my Facebook people. This one has the 2 birdies, that one has 2 birdies. It's done on the birchwood canvas. There we go. There's that. And I have this other group of 3 birdie paintings on here. Oop, dropping things. This one's called the Love of Melody. 2 little white birdies. 10 by 8 inches, retails for $180. And I've also got, that fell. So it's a set of 3 actually, so there's 2 more. You could get all 3, you could just get 1. This is the Love of Harmony, and this one is Sing It Out. Yeah, these are all 8 by 10 inches, retailing for $180. Those are those. I have this nice little piece. It's also 10 by 8 inches, called Restorer, and it's 10 by 8 for $180. It's nice. And they all come with a wire on the back too, so they're ready to hang. These 2 up here are a little bit bigger. This is a 12 by 10 inch piece. My sunflower, it's called Memory Makers for $220. 12 by 10 inches. That's that one. If there's a name of piece that you like, you watch back the video later, catches your eye, let me know. And we can make an arrangement for you if you'd like to purchase anything. Your Love Broke Through, 12 by 9 inches, $210 for that little guy. And what else do I got back here? I've got, I'll take 2 with me and I'll hang them all up later. This is called Break All the Rules, 12 by 10 inches for $220. That's a nice sunflower piece. This one here is called Quiet Inspiration, 10 by 8 inches for $180. Always love daisies. What else do I have back here? Take 2 at a time. This one's called Listen for Inspiration, 10 by 8 inches for $180. Painted on the edges. This one's called The Quiet Song. I'll take the tag off so you can see the whole painting. The Quiet Song, 10 by 8 inches for $180. Aw. Anne Marie says, all of them are so beautiful. I buy other artists' painting as well. Love showing them off. That's awesome. Good to hear. I've got more back here. 3 more to show you. This one's called Your Colorful Soul. It is 12 by 9 inches for $210. Your Colorful Soul. This one's called Shine Through Me Every Day, 14 by 11 inches for $250. Shine Through Me Every Day. Cute, hey? These are sort of like warm-up pieces for me when I get into the studio and I don't want to start off with a big painting, and I kind of work from small to big. This one's called Forever Bright. Aw, thank you. They say you are also pretty. Girlishiver/dog_dog. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like them. This is the last little one I have right now called Forever Bright. 14 by 11 inches for $250. Thanks, Anne Marie. She says, I will be purchasing some of yours. I will get on your site and browse. So yeah, if you go to my website, GiselleDenis.com, I'll put it in here in the comments. And if you go to Small Works, you will see all of these little guys. GiselleDenis.com. I just put it in my chat there for my Facebook. Small work section, you'll see everything that's like $4.50 and under in pricing for the small works. Yeah, I usually kind of have a few, maybe 20 or so small works kicking around. Sometimes I have way more, but I've been focusing a lot on my larger works these days as I've had extra studio time. Not live painting out. You're welcome, Anne-Marie. I'm not painting out on location anywhere. Not until this coming Thursday. I'm back at the Fairmont Hotel McDonald starting at 5 o'clock. I've been taking advantage of all the studio time and painting really, really, really big pieces because like 4x6, 4x8, because it's a little tricky to paint that big on location. Usually when I'm at the Fairmont, I'll do about a 40x60 and then maybe a 24x36 and then maybe a smaller one like a 24x18 piece. So yeah, I'm back at the Fairmont, everybody, on Thursday, this coming Thursday at 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock at the Fairmont here in Edmonton. Live painting. I've been there 6 years, painting for them every week. So you can come check me out there. I'll be on the patio if it's nice out. If it's chilly, I will be in the lounge, so you can see me painting there. So it's kind of fun because you'll get to interact with me and see me in person instead of just on these crappy quality Wi-Fi videos. Hopefully this one's better. Thank you. Yeah, what else can I say about this room? It's got a good vibe. We have in-floor heating for this bath. There's a bathroom next to me right here. And then we kind of continued the heating in the floor there to underneath my desk when we were putting that in-floor heating. I'm like, please make my feet nice and toasty when I'm answering emails and stuff. I'd say at my desk here. Here, I'll flip around and show you my desk. I have a nice window, right, looking out. So I love a lot of windows, and this house had a lot of windows. So I said, yes, please, let's buy it. That's what sold me, the natural light coming in. And I spend probably a couple hours a day at the computer. It depends on the week. But when you're running a business, you got to do all of that too, unless you got somebody taking care of it for you. But I find it's really challenging to train someone else to do the business side of everything. If you're an artist and you have art galleries, hey, they do all that for you. They sell your work and stuff. But I don't have any galleries. I have had little galleries here and there sprinkled throughout my career, but for the most part, I've been the one who sells it. And and it's just worked out for me. I've found my groove and what works for me. And so if you have any questions, let me know. I'll hang on for a couple more minutes here. Generally doing about 10-15 minutes per video. I'm going to jump on again at 5:30. And I did, starting at 11:30, I did every hour on the half hour today for this virtual tour. And holy cow, does the day go by fast. I'm like, okay, and done. And I have 45 minutes to go and scramble and do something. So I went for a walk this last one. I'm at 40-minute walk. I can rush back, and sometimes I go and visit my kittens. So the next video, I'll show you the last room of my studio. It's going to be, of all things, the basement office bathroom. And oh dear, let's get rid of that. We got some creepers watching on my Facebook. So this is going to be the last tour of that room. We have paintings in every room of the house, and it's nice to be able to show off what it looks like on a different wall, even in a bathroom. And so I'll show you my little kittens in the next video. So yeah, I'm a little distracted by a disturbing comment that just came in from someone who's just hacking my Facebook video. So you know, it happens, right? All the people can join, so I just blocked that one. Don't want any of that. So yeah, thanks for joining me, everybody. It's been a real pleasure to share my studio with you and give you just like a little look into my world here, what it's like where I live. I have art on every single wall of my house, and when people come visit the studio, they say, does your house always look like this? Do you always have the art on every single wall like this? I'm like, yes, I do. I have studio visitors pretty much every day of the week, depending on the week, but it gets pretty busy. And I mean, I've got all the walls painted white, and this is a funny shaped house, and it's given me a lot of wall space to work with. And we figured we may as well take advantage of all the space we have to show off the paintings and give you some kind of context of what paintings would look like on your wall. So it's been fun. It's very different than my normal virtual tour, my normal studio tour. This another comment just came in. I wish I could paint like you. And my answer to that is always, you don't need to paint like me. You paint like you. You do you, I do me. Find who you are and what you want to say in the voice that you have. Find your true voice by creating as often as you can. Creating, if it's every day, even if it's for 10 minutes a day, or if it's every week and it's just 3 days a week for 10 minutes a day. But the frequency that you dive into the creative process of the thing that you're making helps you find your voice. So you get out of it what you put into it. You want to paint like you, though. You know what I mean by that. You don't want to paint like me. We all have our own way of creating and finding our voices in the things that we're doing. So I encourage you to dive into that. Hi, Carol. Dive into who you are as an artist and what you create. And artist doesn't necessarily mean painter, right? It could be cooking might be your thing, baking might be your thing, knitting might be your thing, collage might be your thing, you name it. All the creative things, dance, singing. People that say to me, I have no creative bone in my body, I tell them, that's not true. Everyone has creativity inside them. It's just a matter of finding out what that is. And even people who are very mathematical and very precise and have the personality that says I have no creativity, it's really not true. We were all created with creativity. It's just a matter of accessing that part of yourself. And the desire. If the desire isn't there to do creative things, that's okay. But I find most often the desire is there. It's just a matter of finding what it is that you like to do. Maybe it's writing, maybe it's creative writing, maybe it's journaling. There's so many things that are creative that we can do for our own mental health. I paint not only for enjoyment, but it goes deeper than that. Obviously it helps with mental health. Painting, I do a lot of creative things. I paint, I write. I wouldn't call myself a writer, but I really love writing. Whether it's just a letter to my grandmother, or if it's she's 103 years old, lives in a seniors retirement building in Sherwood Park, and I can't communicate with her right now other than letters. So I've been writing her letters. I write funny stories about my son. There's just so many creative things that we can do to enrich our lives. And maybe it's time in the kitchen, cooking. Maybe it's pulling out an old song book and plunking away at the keyboard. Doesn't have to sound nice. Maybe it's singing at the top of your lungs in your car. So there's just lots of things that we can do. So I don't know if you have any more questions for me. If not, I'll see you all back here at 5:30. I will be doing one more live stream. I was going to do a bit longer, but I got things I got to do, and it's hard to do anything else today if I'm just doing this all day. So I think 5:30 will be my last one for today. And thanks all for tuning in. I see I'm getting hearts on Facebook or Instagram. Awesome. And so we will see you back at the virtual tour for my studio. Thanks for joining me for 4:30. We will see you back here at 5:30 if you want to tag a friend for my virtual studio tour.
You were watching Shop with Giselle Denis.
All of my art is available on my website at giselledenis.com. How to commission a painting. So step one, you can send me a picture of your wall. So I would back up, get all the furniture in the room, kind of give me a feel for what's going on in your space, and take a picture. Step two, take some green painter's tape or masking tape and mask out roughly the shape of the painting you're looking for on the wall and take a picture of that. You want the painting to fill the wall, and usually the wall shape tells you the shape of the painting it wants. completion painting. You're going to that artist for the thing that they paint, the thing that they're known for. So people come to me for my flowers, for my blossoms, my mountain scenes, my forest pieces, my flower fields. And when you're coming to that artist, you're coming to them for the thing that they do best. I usually direct people to my website. It's all categorized with the different themes that I just mentioned. And this gives me an idea of what your favorite pieces are. And then we talk about the colors, we talk about sort of the composition. So once all the details of the painting are finalized, I take a 50% deposit to get started and the balance of the painting upon completion. I also do layaway plans, which is really helpful, and a lot of people purchase my work that way. It's just over so many months. You can chip away at it. I store the painting in the studio until your plan is complete. So there you have it. That's how you finish your painting.
Hello, everybody. This is my last virtual tour for the day, my last tune-in for the day. So I wanted to show you.
Is anyone on yet?
Not yet.
Okay, let's just wait till we see.
See, we've got one person
Okay,
watching.
one person.
So Quinn's in here. He wants to show the kittens off. So I'll just show you the paintings in the room, and then we'll show you our new studio kittens. So I'll start with this one here. So that, okay, this is my painting or my cleaning station for my brushes. Hi, Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie says hi to my son. His name's Quinn. In some of my videos, sometimes there's my cleaning station for my paintings, and right beside, I've got this painting right here. And it is a 36 by 24 inch piece called Raise Your Voice for $13.20. So there's that. I'm gonna turn around, not yet, we'll show them in a second. This painting here is called Let Yourself Go. It was painted in Dubai, and it measures 39 by 32 inches for $23.95. So there's that abstracted flower piece. All my paintings are available on my website, giselledenis.com, so you can see all the sections of pieces, categories of pieces that are there. Okay, I'm gonna go over here let's see if I have to climb into my tub to see this one. To get the whole thing. It's called The Free Spirit for 60 by 40 inches for $2,800. That's that piece there. And yes, you can have art in a bathroom. People ask me that a lot. I've never had problems with art in bathrooms yet, and I don't assume I will have problems with art in the bathroom. I got another painting around the corner here. This one's called How I Love You, Let Me Count the Ways. It's 40 by 30 inches. Oh, do I see it? I can't get close enough. Ooh. Come right into here. And it's a flower arrangement series piece. You love this one, Anne-Marie? Or the last one? Yeah, so for my flower arrangement series, it's 40 by 30 inches, retails for $19.25. Glad you like it. And now I want to show you the new addition to my family are these two cutie pies down here. If anyone watches Stranger Things, the show, 11 and Hopper. So that's where the names came from. This is 11. I'm gonna get close up. Hey, 11. Oh, you're gonna hold her? Okay. Can you come down and see so we can see you in the video? She doesn't want to be held right now. Can you put her down? This is 11. Okay, she's hopping out of the way. Say hi, 11. Okay, and then there's Hopper. Aren't they adorable? I wanted to get a video of them playing. There we go.
Doesn't matter.
So we just got them yesterday, these kittens, and they'll be my studio cats. And just getting them used to the whole house. So this room is their room for now. They spend most of the day in here, but we periodically let them out and run around the house. And then we put them back in here just to kind of get them. Oh my gosh, look at her. Hi, 11. Hi, 11. L. L for short. Aren't they adorable? L, come here, L. Let's see if we can get a close-up of you. Hi, L. She sees herself and she's like, what is that? Hopper's the really active one. That's him on the poop chair. Hi, Hopper. Oh, yes. Come say hi to everybody. This is Hopper. Hello, everybody. They're very active little guys. So anyways, that's my new studio kittens. I think they're like 7 or 8 weeks old. I'm not exactly sure. I have to double check and ask. Where do they come with the painting? 11 is so beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, she's a Siamese. Hopper, the black one, is, I don't know, just a black dude. Little black cat. The cats came from, the kittens were born under my mom's deck. Believe it or not, a feral cat had kittens under her deck. And one day she said, oh my gosh, there's 6 kittens playing here at the front door. There's Quinn and Hopper. And so we had the Forget-Me-Not-Yag team go out and rescue the kittens. They've also rescued the daddy. And he had really just take over his head and all he had exposed skin. So they've rehabilitated him and put him back out in the wild. He was too feral to keep. There's Hopper. Hi, Hops. I wish I could get the video of them playing together. They're so stinking cute. So I'm gonna go back. Let's open the door. We'll let these kittens free for a little while. They get some free time, free playtime. They just both woke up from a nap and we gave them their supper. So now I'll let them kind of run free throughout my house. We're still trying to train them. They have had no accidents in the house yet. So far, so good. They go in the litter and they're such adorable. Here's Hopper might come. Come here, Hopper. You gonna come out? Whoop, there he goes. They like running behind my paintings. Such hilarious little monkeys. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm just gonna head back into the studio where I do my live streaming. Put my laptop down because it's super heavy. So this is the scene that you're used to seeing me paint in this part of my studio. That one behind me there, the sunflower piece. That one I did this past Thursday. It's 40 by 60 inches, retails for $2,800. And I called it Imagine All the People, of course, from John Lennon's song, inspired by him. And yeah, so I'm trying to think of what else I can talk about on here. I'm really grateful for, thank you, Spirit Fine Art. She says, they're adorable. The little kittens. I really wanted some studio companions, especially when Queen goes back to school. It can get lonely in the studio and just have these little beings I've wanted to adopt. And then all of a sudden when my mom told me that these cats were born under her deck and she just can't take care of 6 little kittens. So they've all been adopted out already. So, but keep an eye on Forget-Me-Not-Yag. Forget-Me-Not-Yag is the rescue team that went out and took care of all those little baby cats, which is so adorable. Anne Marie says, I've had a hard time naming my paintings. How do you choose yours? Oh, that's a good question. Everything inspires me at any point. So I just make it an intention to write down the ideas as they come to me. I usually find they come to me when I'm not trying to name them. When I'm stuck and I can't think of a name, the worst thing I can do is sit there and think about what to call something. Really like everything. So if I'm having a conversation with someone and I say, oh, just a second, I have an idea, I have to write something down. And my friends know me by now that that's just me. I'll have notes. I have notes on my phone called painting title ideas, and I'm constantly adding to it. Sometimes it's in the middle of the night. It's out for a walk. So unfortunately, I most of the time have my phone with me so I can quickly write down. If I'm driving, I make a voice memo real quick of the ideas that come to me. It can come from song lyrics, song titles, a conversation I'm having with a friend, someone says something to me, I heard something on the radio. It can just be conversation, it can be music. I songwrite too, so my background is music. I actually studied music in college. And so, they were running around me. Babies, my cats. Hopper, you wanna say hi to my friends? Come here, buddy. Oh. He's hard to catch because he's super fast. This is Hopper. Hey, Hopper, you want to say hi? Oh. Okay, he wants to go down. He's so adorable, hey? Okay. Yeah, Noreen, thank you so much for all of you, your team, and your work. We let them out running around the house. This is the second time today we let them run around, and sort of free time for the kittens. But they're really adapting to their new environment. So back to naming a painting, I just say, be you, you be you, I'll be me. Kind of think of ideas as you. When you think of themes of what you want to talk about, sometimes I make a series around a certain thing, a topic, and then I get ideas like that. But let everything inspire you. When I say everything inspires me, I think it's something you really have to let happen, and really just sort of, when you force it, when you're trying to name something, that's when the ideas get stuck. I find when you're doing something else, that really helps. Spirit Fine Art says animals make good studio companions. Absolutely, yes. And Noreen says, oh my God, there's Hopper, already a studio companion. Oh, don't, he's clawing my screen. He wants to go outside. These baby kittens need to live in the house for the first year. I'm allowed to bring them outside, but in a confined area, otherwise they'll run away and they're too young to survive. Hey, buddy. If anyone watches Stranger Things, this is the names of my cats. 11 is the Siamese and Hopper is the black guy. Spirit Fine Art says, how do you stay focused when you're painting live? That's a good question. It's really hard to stay focused. And painting live in the studio, like live streaming online, is very different than painting live for our audience in person. But you just kind of, with practice, get better at it. It's not easy for sure. I would say they both have their challenges. When I'm doing live streaming from the studio, it's constant back and forth, looking at the painting, trying to make a great painting, but then also having conversation and interacting and then reading words and the questions on the screen. Sometimes when you're so far deep into your creative side, to make words come out of your mouth, like in a coherent way, it gets like kind of jumbled up and I almost forget how to talk. It's kind of funny, like when you get so deep in the creative. So it just takes practice. How do I stay focused? Practice. And then when I'm live painting, I heard a little squeak. When I'm live painting, where did Elle go, Hopper? When I'm live painting on location, when people can see me like physically, they're standing there, I am constantly interrupted, but there's nothing you can do about that when you're live painting. And I don't want people to not feel they can't approach me when I'm painting, because the point of me being on location live painting is interacting with the people. They like to know that I'm accessible and easy to talk to. And yes, they often apologize and say, I'm sorry for interrupting your painting process. And it definitely is an interruption, but it's a welcomed interruption. So I've learned to sort of, it's practice. So I've been live painting, I'd say for maybe, 9 years or something now. And it just comes with practice. You just get better at it. And Spirit Fine Art says, I find there are too many stimuli in a busy environment with people. Yeah, honestly, live painting on location and live stream painting is not for everybody. It's just something that I chose to do. But it's not easy. If I had it my own way and I probably would rather never be seen, paint in the privacy of the studio, not live stream. I probably a lot of those things, but I just chose to. I got to get myself out there, and so this is one of the ways. Where did your sister go? Oh no! Well, there she is. Come here, Elle. I'm distracted by my new studio kittens. Here, Ellie. They're getting used to my place, so see if they can come back over here. They're super tiny. We just adopted them yesterday, so we're getting them used to our environment, their environment. Is there any more questions? Anne-Marie says, that's awesome. I will think about doing that also. Aw, thanks. You're awesome. You're awesome too, Anne-Marie. Thank you for continually watching my lives. And I've never done a virtual studio tour like this before. So what I did is I started at 11:30 today, and I tuned in every hour on the half hour. 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, blah, 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 up till today, up till now at the 5:30 mark. I was thinking of going later, but I have to make supper, and it's nice outside, and But yeah, you can watch these videos. They're up on my Facebook page and on my YouTube channel. You can go back and watch them also. So I basically walk through my whole house, room by room, on every wall and every painting I have here in the studio, and I showed the title, I showed the size and the price of each one, which are all on the website. Anne-Marie says, thank you for spending your day with all of us to inspire us even more. You're welcome. I don't know when I'll do my live stream next with the painting part, the actual making a painting from start to finish, because I'll be back at the Fairmont Hotel McDonald here in Edmonton, live painting on location for them, starting at 5 o'clock this coming Thursday and every Thursday till the end of time. Just kidding. I don't know. Till I don't know. Can't physically do it anymore. So you can come and see me there on the patio on a nice day like this. And if it's not, I'll be in the lounge. So you can come order food and drinks and come and watch me paint. I had another question. Spirit Fine Art says, do you have a pre-planned, go back. Do you have a pre-planned plan for your painting when you go on locations? Absolutely, 100% go with the plan. I have her down, so in case it, because as I'm talking with people, and some nights it's so crazy, with so much conversation, that it's almost hard to get one painting done. And I have this gift of painting a piece in a short period of time. If you've seen me live painting, you know that I can do a 40 by 60 painting in like an hour, hour and a half. But sometimes, yeah, that can get spread out over 3 or 4 hours. What I achieve to do is make one great painting throughout the night, but and finish it. And then the amount after that is bonus. I do sell them on location too, so people can purchase what they watch me paint live, which is really cool. So that happens with my live streams here, and that also happens when I'm painting on location. But yes, always go with the plan. Sometimes the plan is so last minute that it is actually happening while I'm driving to the location, depending on how busy I was that day and that week. But yeah, I'm looking at my little kittens down here. One of them's here. So I got 2 new kittens. I don't have any animals, but now I have 2 little brother and sister cats. I have a Siamese. Her name is 11, or L for short. And I have Hopper, the black one down here, named after our favorite show, Quinn and I's favorite show, Stranger Things. So cute, right? I'm so happy to have them. Hopper, do you want to come say hi again? Every time I pick you up, you want to run away from me. I'll just pick this little guy up. Is there any more questions for me? Oh, God. This guy's a lover. He loves to cuddle. He's purring away. Do you see yourself? Do you see yourself, Hopper? The first day we brought him home, they were crawling all over my shoulder. Planning in the car. Yep, I do. I do a lot of planning in the car. Okay, do you want to go down? You want to say hi to everybody? So I had to convince my husband to let me get these 2 little beauties. So he's the outgoing one and the one who's game for playing, and he just adapts to his environment instantly. 11 is a little more shy. I don't know where she went. But yes, I do my planning sometimes last minute. I just want to see if there's any other questions. Any other questions for me or comments or, yeah, it's been a real pleasure. I'm not saying I'm not doing my live streaming anymore, but I'll have to figure out when I'm going to do that. Maybe Monday. Mondays, I'm not sure. Maybe Mondays at noon. That might be a good day to break it up a little bit. If I'm live painting Thursdays at the hotel, and then I'll do maybe a Monday stream. Anne-Marie says, I have 2 brother cats. The orange one is Jasper and my black one is Vamp. Oh, that's so cute. And Spirit Fine Art says the cats, yeah, they need some time to adjust 100%. I was going to name my cats like artist names. Like, I think the idea was Georgia for Georgia O'Keeffe, who painted those big floral pieces. Georgia and Monet were the 2 ideas I had, but Quinn said, Mom, they have to have names from our show, Stranger Things. So we kept going back to 11 and Hopper. So cute, right? He's currently playing with my apron strings, literally. He is attached to the apron strings. Hopper is a lover. He is definitely, he just loves to cuddle and snuggle. So yeah, this has turned out to be a really nice day, and thank you for your time and joining me in my studio today for my open studio tour. Normally I have 500 people, literally 500 for the day coming and going, and it's exhausting and it's awesome, and there's food and there's drinks. Kids are welcome. Sometimes people bring their pets and they're running around the yard. They take a glass of wine and walk through my forest, and we have the patio open with places to sit. The art is showcased outside also, but the studio is open by appointment. Indefinitely, it's always open by appointment. Opportunity to get more cats then. Be fair to artist names. Yes, exactly. Maybe we'll get more, I don't know. It took a lot of convincing to my husband to get even these two. Yeah, so the studio is open by appointment. You can bring friends with you. I think up to 15 people I'm allowed in the house at one time. I was having a hard look at this guy. Look at him. This way. Here we go. I'm having a hard time. He's up in the window. Little hopper. Can you see him? I think he's gonna like it here. Yeah, and pretty much every day of the week I have people just call me, text me, send me a message, say, hey, can I come out and see your studio and see what you have for sale? Oh, I was gonna say too, I don't have every single painting here in the studio. I have art on location at, see if I can remember all of them, the Hotel Matera on White Avenue in Edmonton. They have about 5 paintings. Square One Coffee is on 15 Fairway Drive by the Derrick Golf Club here in Edmonton. They have about 11 paintings. They have a second location that just opened at the Glenora West Block, and they have 3 big paintings, my abstracted floral paintings. I have work at the Hotel McDonald, so I am not only live painting there, but I have a number of pieces for sale up on their walls. Also, Tiramisu Bistro on 124th Street. They are featuring my work as well, so you can see more of my paintings there. Summerside Dental, if that's your dental office, all the paintings in that location are my pieces. I have it in a corporate office. This is really not open to the public. Oh, a hair salon, Vivid Image Hair Studio, which is downtown by the Le Marchand Mansion. I have work up there. Oh boy, am I gonna remember all of them? As far as the public places, I would say that would be mostly it. Summerside Dental, yeah, okay. There might be more and I just can't remember. But it's good to have your art out there. Oh boy. Look at him, he's in the paint box. Hey buddy. Hopper, what are you doing in there? He's just marking his territory. Well, don't mark your territory. Not out here, go to your litter. So far, no accidents. Everything's been contained. We have carpet down here, and so it makes me nervous that there might be accidents, but that's what can happen. Hey, Hopper. Where's your sister? Yeah, so there's lots of opportunity to see my work. And you can also invite me to your home with your favorite paintings. I talk about this a lot. If you're curious to see how any of my paintings look on your wall, you can invite me to your house if you're in the Edmonton area, Edmonton surrounding area. I have a huge SUV, so I load up the paintings inside. Send me a list of your favorites. I bring them over. We hold them up in the space. We see what they look like on your wall. It's like trying on clothes. I don't know how you buy clothes without trying them on. All you people who do online shopping, how do you do that? Unless you're familiar with the brand and you know it's going to fit you. So that's a nice way to do it. I don't charge to do a home consultation, is what we call it. You can also take a picture of your wall, and with the dimensions, I can suggest, if you take some tape and you mask out the size that I suggest, and we look at that together on a photo, this will help us know what size will fit the wall. What you want to do is you want the wall to frame the painting. Most of the time people choose art that's not doesn't fit the wall properly. So usually art's generally too small and hung too high or too low. There's these rules of hanging art, which I can show you and do for you. So when you buy a painting from me, a big painting from me, I come over, install it at the right height and everything on the wall for you. So yeah, what else can I talk about? Any more questions? Let's see if Popper wants to come say hi again. Hi, buddy. Where's your sister? I'm a little nervous where your sister went. All right, if there's no other questions, then I think I'll be done for now. And thank you for watching my virtual studio tour, my first one I've ever really done here. Likely we'll see you all back on Monday at noon. I will make a painting in this very spot. And then also come see me painting live at the Fairmont Hotel McDonald, downtown Edmonton at 5 o'clock on Thursday nights. And if you have any other questions, please type them in the comments and I'll answer them as they come in when I get the notifications. You can also watch my videos on my YouTube channel. So type my name in the search bar in YouTube and you'll find me there too. And subscribe, tell your friends, tell your friends. So anyways, thank you so much. Thanks, Anne-Marie. Thank you for tuning in to my virtual studio tour. We'll see you next time.
You were watching Shop with Giselle Denis.
All of my art is available on my website at giselledenis.com. How to commission a painting. So step one, you can send me a picture of your wall. So I would back up, get all the furniture in the room, kind of give me a feel for what's going on in your space, and take a picture. Step two, take some green painter's tape or masking tape and mask out roughly the shape of the painting you're looking for on the wall and take a picture of that. You want the painting to fill the wall, and usually the wall shape tells you the shape of the painting it wants. Also take down those wall dimensions, and then you can email me the photo of the wall, with the tape and the dimensions of the wall. Next step is talking about the image. So when you're coming to an artist for a commission painting, you're going to that artist for the thing that they paint